Today on the docket, we're meeting with Alan Davidson. He's helping us with all of our corporate sales. Today we have a meeting where we're discussing one of these partnerships based out of Texas. For the purpose of this vlog, I'd love to tell you who they are, but until we have written agreement that I can use their name, I'm kind of banned. We've already had 2 really strong sales meetings with them, and right now we're giving them a proposal on how we'll roll out development to use TinyTorch for their organization and all the different geographic areas, different languages that they support. Thanks. Yeah, free. You are Casey. Good to see you, Casey. Say hi.
Hey.
Should we see if the conference thing is open? Where were you at yesterday?
Bell Canyon Waterfall. Saturday, I was down in Canaveral. It's ridiculous.
Trying vlogging. I haven't told Adam yet, so hopefully he doesn't mind. I feel like every 5 years you should shake your life up. I feel like I'm so much in business mode that I get up, go to the kitchen, start working on my laptop, go to the gym, and I'll just come back, standpoint for myself, and a creativity standpoint for the company. The more I'm out and about doing stuff.
Creative energy, it's pull up the good stuff.
I'm gonna shut this off so we can talk openly.
Yeah, okay.
And then we'll go from there.
Okay, good, sounds good.
Good job, Alan. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, man. No worries. I like your style, man. I'm gonna talk to them this week too.
Okay.
So I'm gonna buy us a little time until next week to deliver, but this week, next couple of days, if I get it done by Friday, that'd be awesome. Okay.
Sounds good. Thanks for the proposal.
All right.
Good job. Catch you later. If you're thinking about doing a startup, you really need to save as much as you can. If you want like a general rule, it's nice to have like 50 or 60,000 in cash or a credit line that you can build your business with. Also, the general rule is that for the first 2 years, you won't be taking a salary. I currently pay myself 50 cents a month. I'll probably give myself a small raise this month. What it means is I'll be living off 1,000 or 1,200 a month. But as a single guy in Utah, where you can rent a place with 1 or 2 roommates for $300-400 a month, like, that's very, very doable. It's much easier to do this than to do a startup in Silicon Valley. Well, I often ask myself, why did I not go to Silicon Valley? Silicon Valley has a unique advantage of the network effect, which in a lot of aspects is unquantifiable, right? Let's say you and your kids play soccer and someone else there is in the marketing department or the IT department for Oracle, right? The benefit of that connection is intangible. The difference is it costs you like $60,000 just to be in San Francisco, where here in Utah, I can live for $10,000 to $12,000 a year. I feel pretty comfortable in my current scenario. Now, granted, I don't have a flashy car, but I've got a startup that's just kicking trash and it's growing and I see its future. Funnest thing that I've discovered this month about startups, some of my friends are in marketing departments or they've got other jobs, and like they're working probably as much as I am. And they're definitely making more than I am right now, but they feel like their potential is capped. They feel like they have no room for growth. There's no career opportunity. Some of them, like one of my friends, for example, is a VP of marketing, or he's a director of marketing. And he says there's one person above him, the CMO. But the problem that he faces is the probability he'll be able to go to the next rung is really, really low. Where if you look at TinyTorch, like we're growing organically, but we don't have the big budgets. And as we grow, there's no question in my mind that we can become much bigger. And by becoming much bigger, like my potential is infinite. Adam's potential is infinite. The biggest benefit of a startup, of if you can get one off the ground, is that no one is telling you what you can or can't do, and no one's limiting your potential. At a young age, when I had a lawn mowing company, my dad said, if you want a pay raise, you have to close another deal. In your current job, if you close another deal, do you get a pay raise? No, because they know at a certain point they're paying you X amount that you can't find anything better. But you still work it to get your job. Where Adam and I have like the direct advantage. We get another client, we control our destiny. That only happens as a business owner. Also, that's one of the reasons why I really like working with Adam. Over the weekend, Memorial Day weekend, he was still pushing out code. He was working hard. He's on the phone with Referral Sasquatch that we're gonna be partnering with. to help us grow our user base even more. And it's really nice to know that someone like that is there and has your back. So anyways, big kudos to Adam Jaycox. Great partner to work with. Grateful for the sacrifice that his wife and family make. And in the future, it'd be great to do another business with Adam. Anyways, this is the end of vlog number 3, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.